Hi, today I want to talk about the reasons people have either to drop out of or to go back to college. I know a person that had to leave her country where she had a degree as a dentist and work stability and came to the United States where she had to start from zero. She took a test and registered as a dental assistant, but she wanted to go a little bit further. Her choices? To work the rest of her life on a side chair, which wasn't bad, or going back to college and do something more, maybe on a different major. She decided to do it in spite of the fact that she was going back to college in a different country, in a different language, and being 45. But with these economic times, it happens more often than we think. And why not? That person could be your spouse, best friend, a relative, or even you. Today, I want to encourage my audience to go back to college if that is a thought that has been around for a while. Let's talk about the ages for traditional and non-traditional college students according to backtocollege.com on its article, Going Back to College, What is a Re-entry or Adult Student? You can see some pictures related on slides number 2 and 3. The average age for traditional students attending college is 22, and the age for non-traditional students goes from 35 to 69. Since 1984, the fraction of traditional students that study at college and work full or part-time has doubled, but at the same time, the academic performance has been affected depending on the job they hold. On this scenario, two things can happen: to get to finish college or to have to drop out. It takes me to the reasons that people have to drop out of college. One is educational burnout. College gives the students flexible schedule, but it is hard demanding, and some challenging courses turn people away of the desire to keep studying. Another reason is academic preparedness. Some students are not prepared for college when they graduate from high school. They were there to pass, but here the goal is to succeed. If they are not ready, we'll drop out. There are also personal or family issues, like marriage or an unexpected pregnancy, that can push people to make the decision to drop out of college. One more reason: financial constraints. Tuition costs are high, and scholarships are not always available or not everybody qualifies. One more would be setting sights on the wrong major, which is related with the next reason: no guidance or mentors. It happens very often. The admissions office staff is always that busy that they can give a customized attention like it is needed, and at the end the student might end in the wrong major, and when he realizes, instead of changing, decides to quit studying. Also, external demands like part-time or full-time employment push people to drop out of college. These are some reasons GoCollege.com states on its article Top 11 Reasons Students Drop Out of College, and for which you will see pictures on slide number 4. But at a certain point, there are people that decide to go back to college. Why? I want to discuss some of the reasons people have to do it. One would be starting a business. Countless Americans share the dream of working for themselves, and on this field, whether it is accounting or business management, colleges and universities have many available options. Another reason is getting a higher paid job. Whether in the same company or in a different one, people often say it's possible due to financial aid that allows to pay after they graduate. Statistics show that a person that has education earns average $1 million more during his working life than a person that only finished high school. Higher education is another reason. We find people all the time that after going back to college, they want to keep studying. For many students, the sky is the limit. To follow a lifelong dream has been found as an argument to go back to college. Never is too late for following a dream. We put the limits, nobody else does. It can be either to increase the income and give a better future to our families, or for a reason no less important: personal satisfaction. And there is nothing better than that feeling of accomplishing what you had dreamed about and seeing how proud your beloveds are. Makes it worth the effort and sacrifice. Another reason is going back to work. People who have been out of the workforce decide to go back, and they see education as a great way to bring themselves up to speed. Finishing college might be another reason. People decide to complete that degree they started years ago, but life got in their way of education. Adult learners can be very successful. It's just a matter of breaking old habits and getting new ones. As Lori Paley Kinlin states on her article, 7 Tips for Adult Learners. One more would be changing careers, either for a better job, or even if you have a good job, you want to move on to something new. And in times of needs, education can be a key strategy. These reasons are stated by myfootpath.com on their article, Why Go Back to School? The Top 10 Reasons. You can see slide number 5 with some related pictures. Maybe a combination of some of these reasons helped the person I talked about in the beginning to make the decision of going back to college. Likewise, there are reasons to drop out of college, there are reasons to come back. At the end, the main thing is not to have any regrets when looking back in life. If this is your case, go ahead, do whatever you have to and reach that dream. A firm determination took this person back to college. She's now getting excellent grades in her classes, getting awards due to her grades, and working hard to reach her dream. She is planning to graduate from the nursing school with a bachelor's degree when she is 47, but still having some years to work. I can refer to her because that person is me, but it can be you.